this actually does mean more chaos potentially.
Oh, man.
That is what you get when Flying Clouds does come up.
Yeah.
Just, oh, I died. No, it's okay. I can get back real quickly. Let's see. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more of that. But this time it's a respect for the joy of Kananeo banned out here. They might be looking towards the jungle while GZG is still really looking at Alpho's EXP lane pool to continue taking out even on the red side.
So do they ban Sora? Because like,
Yet no Sora ban.
I don't
The
think
clouds
you.
are ever shifting.
Wow.
This remains
Axe
steadfast.
ban Sora on blue.
I think it's because they also showed GZG, right? Like Valentina can
I
just be
guess.
the answer, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Could also be they can't flex it. Maybe they just played in one role. Meanwhile, Guangzhou Gaming, we saw the flex. You don't know where it's going to go next.
Yeah.
Your team
Could be
is
a case where
the
the other
stars
players are not
conspired to
really
bring
comfortable
you
playing it,
to
but
me.
Quanok, the Juicin. This has been a staple mid laner in the last patch. But we have only made his debut today.
Yeah.
Yuzong and Yi Sun-shin. Obviously, you don't want the Yi Sun-shin to be exposed to Yuzong. And the Yuzong is also a good setter for
Glorious
dives and
victory
other
is
fights.
now
Very confident
foreseeable.
picks for this day, actually, for this draft. Usually not. No, I wouldn't want to prioritize the Juicin up against the YSS Yuzhong trade. But considering they're going up against Xing and it's a Chinese team that loves playing around the Juicin, I think it's warranted to prioritize it in this scenario. Most of the time, I would say no.
No.
This here specifically is good. While
Yeah.
GZG, they just continue to pack damage.
Exactly, and I love it from Guangzhou Gaming. I would have chosen Lunox if I were to answer the question earlier, the top mid laner, because this is the hero that's been banned every single game so far, 3 games out of 3, and now it's been picked up, right? So 100% contention rate in the first phase. Esmeralda gets picked up here by Axe, and we've seen in the past as well, past games, when you see the Lunox ban, then you see the Esmeralda Uranus bans come through, or the picks. This time, they didn't really do it. They didn't really ban the Lunox, and now the Esmeralda is compromised. Like, you're very tanky, very sustainable, you can do whatever you want when there's no Lunox. When there's a Lunox, you kind of cook.
Yeah, even with the Radiant Armor, it still really hurts
Yeah.
going up against a Lunox.
That's true. Aside from more damage, I think the Lunox has a self-peel. Yeah, basically when the Hayabusa dive comes in, the Esmeralda Falling Star Moon comes in, you have that self-peel in the Order of the Chaos. You can just be invulnerable for quite a brief moment and then fly away. So that could be a safe option too when you pick up the Lunox. But yeah, the damage will be very insane. And Ruby ban, again, a favorite ban in the second phase for most teams in the wildcards today.
Especially with the presence of Yi Sun-shin, still means that Ruby, the best gold lane pick that you can pair with it in terms of just magnifying what the Yi Sun-shin can do. Great setups, great crowd control. And I want Axe to ban out another hero that could deliver that great crowd control. Still unclear what that is, but if there's another really good crowd control hero on GZG, then even the Hayabusa will struggle. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good ban.
I was thinking of the Grok as well. The Grok ban
You mentioned it.
yeah, was I think necessary. I think the Yi Sun-shin might be quite okay against the Grok, especially with the Traceless. But yeah, still, if you get caught up together, I think it's pretty dangerous. Or rather, sorry, for Guangzhou Gaming picking up the Grok, yeah, that CC will be very nasty.
Okay, so what's the choice now for Guangzhou Gaming? What's the choice in the gold lane? They go for the Cho.
Wipe
So
out
this
all the
is
injustice in the
Cho
world.
Lunox.
Yeah.
yeah, but technically it's still flex, roam or gold, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
Actually gonna have to just assume.
Yeah, that's actually the order of priorities when it comes to roam drafting in China. It's Grok, then Hilda, then Cho. Again, a lot of the pressure into the jungle is what they're looking for.
Oh,
Experience
the new Tigreal with the Granger.
Yeah.
That has been nerfed quite a bit. It's still really good if you have a team that can win the trio mid and can win the top side of the map. But if you have a losing top side, the Granger's really gonna struggle.
Yeah, that Granger needs to get online ASAP. But now, Guangzhou Gaming last pick. Will they flex this show? Will it go roam? We have seen it being picked up in gold. Who do you think is better than Eman in Cho Gold? Any shout-outs?
Just my goat, Eman, brother.
I think a lot of all the Cho goals I've seen, Eman
I am a daughter of Northern Vale.
Freya!
Freya
Gold!
Bro, this is a Chinese signature. We've been talking
Yeah.
about Freya for China for so long, and now that it's revamped, is it still like it wasn't really like prevalent in.
In
Yeah.
PH
So, like-
and other tournaments, no, not really.
We saw Homeboys in GOTF play the
Yeah.
Freya, and it looked really good up until it didn't.
Yeah. It shines against a lineup that has a lot of cooldown-based abilities. Because of the constant pressure of the Freya being a mix of like strong basic attack and cooldowns as well, it could be a really good pickup against the complete lineup of Axe. But there's something about
It's
the
a
Axe lineup.
Petrify.
It's Petrify on the Freya?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And it's in gold.
Owl, bro. Owl.
Owl.
Who?
Is that Owl?
You know what? Game 1
seconds
gave
till
us a
the enemy
surprise.
reaches the
Game 2
battlefield.
gave us another
Smash them.
surprise. And you hear the crowd go wild, led by Ranger Amos and the Indonesian broadcast here in the house. Let's see
Welcome
if they
to
continue to
Mobile
deliver more great surprises for us in this game number 2.
Again, the team
Wait,
putting
it's not
the wild,
Petri. It was an error. Okay, it's
Yeah,
Fury.
the wild card. Yep, it's Petri for Yuzong and Purify for the Freya. Obviously, you need that, dispel out of the CC that's gonna go straight. So now, obviously, a few reworks towards the Freya.
What? Modi! First blood against Esmeralda! Purify and Petrify pop. What a... Oh no!
It's bad.
That's Cananeo getting the hit. 2-0 start for Guangzhou Gaming.
I was about to explain the changes that Freya had underwent, but Modi says, nah, shut up. I got this in the bag.
Yeah, he said, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to hear that.
Oh, retreat. Okay, it's Throwboy.
Yeah, that was just proper losses, individual losses here. In crucial parts of the map for Axmena, they need their EXP laner good and healthy for a majority of the early game. Mid laner going down quickly does not help their efforts as well.
I think at least the silver lining for Axmena is the fact that Speedy can quite farm safely, especially up against Freya, who needs to walk up close to kind of hit the minions and get the farm. But when it comes to a level 4, this Freya can easily 1v1 the Granger, especially after a few changes happening. You know, the ult now has a shorter cooldown time after cast, as well as the speed that you have with it. Emblems, so far, nothing out of the ordinary. QC, obviously for the Freya, has extra sustainability because you would expect the Freya to be bullied by the Granger, right? Harassed with the extra range the Granger have.
Yeah. The Master Assassin, confident that maybe he could turn the tides a little bit, as you mentioned. While for Axe, the support emblem set onto Alpha, the early death is going to hurt him even more, actually.
Oh, here's time. Oh my god, there's just a Throwboy down under. He's able to escape. Xing now dealing a bit more damage over to Alpha. Oh my lord, what is that damage? What was that?
That was with shield from 50 to 20.
Yeah. Unexplainable.
Effectively 50% of the health of the Esme.
I thought Axmena was about to get an inch of Guangzhou Gaming there because I think Xing burnt the Purify in that mid lane altercation. But yeah, Axmena still almost faltering with the Throwboy. Assassination attempt. Hand cam though by Realme. This is, I believe, Canoneo.
Yeah.
He's so relaxed, man.
He's chill. We had Zexora earlier today.
Yeah.
It's quite flashy with the hand movements. Canoneo is more, subtle about it.
It's simple.
I think hopefully we could get to see a... Oh, will that be a kick? We could not find the right angle. Of course, there is still a Purify. I think he was just trying to pressure it out. Guangzhou Gaming, I think they just have to accept that with Modi being able to just flex on Alpha right now, that they will be fine. That it's now actually their game to lose.
Yeah.
If they don't want their positioning, though, Rice Grim should be hitting close to level 4. It's the Tigreal that could be the difference maker here.
Yeah, with a team behind though for Axmena, I'm not a fan of the Sky Piercer first item on the Granger because you need a little bit more damage. It looks like they're gonna go for the gank up top. Petrify ready, Maze gonna be caught in the mid lane, I believe. Alpha taken very low. Cananeo just needs one more shot.
Oh.
He won't go for it.
I think he had the Traceless on cooldown, but yeah, he doesn't want to bite the bullet further. So at least that's safety for Canoneo, but that is a pick-off. Oh, Monarch. Crimson Beacon.
To confirm the kill onto Mei in the mid lane, it was actually a committal of the ultimate from the Tigreal.
Okay.
So Implosion is the reason why they were able to take the Cho down.
Yeah, I think historically we have seen a lot of games, especially in M-Series, being turned around by Tigreal.
Yes.
E-Boy,
Yeah,
against
of
AP
course.
Brand. You know, one of my favorite moments happening. But yeah, it's going to be a one big moment type of deal.
Oh man, really good damage over. Oh, way the Dragon as well. Right scrim. Will be taken out. Now Alpha next to the chopping block. Throwboy is going to be. Oh my goodness, Modi! It's just Modi! Okay.
This Yuzong, man, running rampant. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming will take the helm in the early game.
Oh.
Genius 1 completed, and there's going to be a dive towards Speedy with the War Axe and the Freya.
Yeah, Owl and Ying. Oh, what a flicker from me! Flickers out of the shadow kill. That's a tilter.
Oh no.
Throwboy, yeah, definitely tilted because usually he's been saving
Oh
that
my
shadow kill
lord.
for after he sees the Cho using the flicker. But now he pops it and May just easily cancels it out.
Yeah, and this is not where you really want to build Sky Piercer first item on the Granger. You talked about it. You need extra damage, and if you get the kills, sure, you can do just that because you can farm the Sky Piercer stacks. But so far, it feels like Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to exert the pressure. Hence, Speedy not being given the time and space to play. The Sky Piercer build just goes to waste. Modi.
Oh, way the Dragon though, over from May. Owl's gonna walk up as well. That's gonna be Modi, stuck in the exposed spot, still able to stay alive. What? Modi, stay alive for so long. Mountain Shocker lands on Alpha, and it's Owl with the Purify to get out. Now the shadow kill over the rest of the members will be Speedy, picking up a Sky Piercer stack. And finally, Axe Mena are on the board.
It wasn't just the fact that the Mountain Shocker land, but May also just had another Jeet Kune Do ready to make sure that that Alpha wouldn't be able to get away. Those little decisions have big results, and I can see now why Guangzhou Gaming, there has been a lot of hype on them heading into the wildcard.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wait, he's gonna go for it. He knows there's no flicker on Speedy. Uh-oh.
They can catch
They've
him.
timed it. Nah, Speedy, how do you run away from this one? They won't even use the
far.
Petrify. Oh! Perfect calculation. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You don't time the spells, do you? Modi runs around rampant. May still has the Jeet Kune Do to move away freely. So yeah, Guangzhou Gaming, everything is perfect. Even Owl looks to 1v1 Throwboy. This
Okay,
Freya running out of control.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's the way the Dragon. Oh, that descent of the Valkyrie was kind of off, but it's okay. That's gonna be Shadow Kill over. Quantum picking up the kill. Right scream with an implosion. Modi with the Petrify. Speedy getting the stacks back here as X-Ying will have to use the Brilliance. Cannonale's waiting in the bush, looking for a Mountain Shocker. That took Speedy to half HP, by the way.
Yep, one full charge if I'm not mistaken.
This is getting scary, to be honest. Where the fact that X-Mena will have to rely on Rice Crim to open up the window, especially with the implosion he was able to get to. Imagine if you could get 3 or 4, that would be very, very nice. So far, Endless Battle completed as well for the Yisenshin, I believe. I think the Freya will also get that in Endless Battle. So yeah, more damage for both of the carries. Now it's up to May and Modi. How can they peel for the carries? How can the Freya dive in without, you know, having much of a disturbance for the Freya? Because this Freya will be very, very vulnerable once it dives in. Obviously, you have to Purify, but, you know, there is so much CC in the hands of X-Mena. So he has to save it for that implosion.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to ask those questions if you're Guangzhou Gaming, because I think for Rice Cream, the best timing for his ultimate actually isn't to initiate the surprise sets that we always look for when we're playing with the Tigreal in ranked games. It's wait and see if the Dragon's already been used. Wait for the entry of Modi. Wait for the Order of Brilliance to be committed by the Lunox. And then you use your ultimate. Because then they have no escape. They have no way of getting away. And the tides will shift in favor of Axe Mena. So Guangzhou do need to ask those questions about their timing. Because if that Tigreal finds his right timing, we're going to see a repeat of the last big play.
Yep. Alright, Scream bullied back. 10 seconds to the Lord. This might be game defining for both teams. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming do have pride on bottom, but that top side wave is pushing in favor of X-Mena. So this might be the window where they might want to dabble into. But so far, that down bottom wave is as well pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. So it's going to be even, especially now, at least Kanoneo is dealing with that slow push. He has cleared that wave, and they have Prio on the Lord.
Owl's doing a really good job at denying gold from Speedy. Like in the bottom lane, it's always Owl just trying to zone Speedy away from the waves. And even here, it's gonna be tough. Oh, Quanok forces Crimson Beacon. Owl's gonna jump in. Huh?
What?
Yeah, Owl's gonna be caught. Shadow Kill. Oh my goodness. Buys a little more time. Modi again with the Petrify. together with Xing, doing so much AoE damage, and now it's Cannonale with a shutdown with the cleanup. Alpha still able to survive, but Modi is doing a lot of damage to everybody.
Modi just aura farms his way into the team fights, completely carrying most of the skirmishes. Cannonale completely untouched. Modi might look for another 1v1, but he is out of resources. That's going to be all fine and dandy because Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to secure the Lord.
Yeah, incredibly unfortunate. That looked like it was the perfect punish for Axmena. The fact that Al decided to dive in, they were able to take him out with the shadow kill.
Oh,
What a steal!
Absolute thief.
Cannonale.
There's a lot of smiling Indonesian fans in the crowd just appreciating Cannonale's game.
Yeah. Beautiful game.
They're so Guangzhou right now.
Yeah, they're so Guangzhou.
I'm so Guangzhou right now. Well, that Lord will march up top. BOD purchase as well for Cannonale as the third item. So yeah.
1v1.
1v1 on bottom.
Okay, never mind. Al doesn't want a 1v1.
No. That sticker. Pop. Well, let's see. The state of the lanes, it's all pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. However, that mid-side turret will not get taken down as of yet. Shadow kill to clear the wave, and Mei. He's gonna be fine. He should be fine.
Okay. Still within comeback range for Axemen, although it will be quite demanding if they want to do that. I think what we saw from the last big one, of course with the Modi play, is that difference in damage dealt by the Lunox and the Juicin. It's not burst, it's a little bit more steady. But the burst coming out, as we see right now, brings such a huge value for Guangzhou Gaming that Axe doesn't have the similar time that they had as with the previous game. They need the instant gratification right away to match with the Lunox damage output. So they try to balance it out with maybe even more defensive items.
Yeah.
As we all know, even the Radiant Armor. Well, Lunox okay with that again?
Cannonale found the Mountain Chakra, and Modi came with a Petrify. That's a falling star with onto the Brilliance. Now away the Dragon Flicker, bringing Rice Grip back. A solo implosion on the Cho. Modi's wreaking havoc, and Cannonale is right there to follow it up.
Beautiful set by Guangzhou Gaming. They want to go for more. They're going to get this mid-tier turret. But so far, they're going to move back. That implosion only landing onto one. Not used to really push away Guangzhou Gaming, but Xmena and Rice Cream, to be exact, don't really have an option.
Problem is right now, it's just it's too easy for Modi.
Yeah.
It really is. Whether it's the positioning of Axmena or Modi's really just that good, I feel like Axe could be doing a few more things to minimize what's been happening to them.
But I think another thing that I want to mention for Guangzhou Gaming is the fact that, to be honest, this Freya has been quite unseen in the team fights. The damage you would expect from the Freya to output and deal with, completely neglected by Xmena because they were able to really push back the Freya, even if Modi was looking for the peel, the kick. Not onto to an optimal target. Obviously, Alpha still very, very tanky. But I think they have to find a way to get the Freya involved in the team fights. Modi has been doing a great job.
Modi,
There you
my
go.
lord. As he just keeps on setting. Throwboy is... Oh, Alpha's dead. 2x just... Bro!
Everything's happening so fast.
Yeah. Throwboy isn't even throwing. Guangzhou's just reading him way too good.
Yo.
He's really not throwing. It's
Yeah.
just, they
He's
know
not, he's
where
not.
exactly he's gonna be.
Yeah.
They got map hacks.
Beautiful, beautiful showing from Guangzhou Gaming and from Modi as well. And look at Cannonale, he's just chilling. He's just very, very demure, having a good time here in the wild cards. Immortality for Mei, obviously, extra survivability to buy some time to get the cycle going, you know, the second cycle in which Guangzhou Gaming, if they want to re-engage, that's going to be a good thing. Malefic Gun. Or the
What?
Freya, extra range. Does that
work?
apply?
What does it extend?
Technically, like the Freya's range is already quite far from melee hero.
Yeah.
Actually extended.
Well, I guess we'll see.
It has to, right? Because like, why would you go for Melt the Gun if it doesn't?
Is it really just crit? But
Yeah,
I think there are other crit items you can go for.
Yeah.
Crit attack
Berserker's
speed?
Fury is still up.
Berserker's
Yeah.
Fury, yeah. Exactly.
We're gonna have to
I mean,
ask
it
Al.
looks like he's... I want to see the attack range.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a bit more.
Yeah. Always.
Hopefully we're not getting placebo into believing that it's
Yeah.
actually working.
The placebo gun.
Yeah, placebo gun.
Yeah.
Guangzhou, close to 10,000 gold lead.
Oh. No, I think it actually works.
Oh, it
It's
works.
damage.
Yeah, it works,
Al's
yeah.
doing a lot. and it's from far away. Go for the siege as well. Rice Cream won't be able to go for the implosion just yet. He knows there's a lot of purifiers on the other side as Cannonale takes the turret down and Traceless is away.
Yeah, feels like a fever dream seeing this Freya with the Malefic gun. But it worked. It worked. The splash damage kind of extends the melee range as well. So this Malefic gun might be a good purchase, especially when he's poked away multiple times, right? Against the Granger who can shoot away from afar, and then the Juicin who, you know, keeps everyone at bay with the Lantern. So far, Guangzhou Gaming keeping things in check. And it seems like they want to try to end the game, but as of now, Axmena, they are relentless.
Oh my, Modi again, able to find it. Oh, wait, the Dragon over to Speedy, and they go all in on him. Owl's still there, Black Dragon from used, not he's still able to survive for a long time, and Owl in the back line is now just gonna wreak havoc on everybody! Oh! Finally, we get to see the Freya walk up, and it was with Cannonale. 2-0 for Guangzhou Gaming.
Put themselves on the map with an emphatic game number 1 and a dominating game number 2. GZG, watch out for them. Remember their names. You might be seeing one of the teams already advancing to the main stage, but again, it is only day number 1, but there have been new fans added to the GZG community here in Indonesia.
Look at what it means to the players to be able to show what you got in the international stage. The fans are also on their feet. The families watching too in the venue. Beautiful showing from Guangzhou Gaming. Obviously, Owl, we talked about the Freya being non-existent in most of the team fights, but hey, in the end, that is what matters most. The fact that he appeared as a hero to take down the players with Cannonale side by side.
Yep.
Giving Guangzhou Gaming the win is very beautiful. And Modi, man, this guy, we need to talk about the Yuzong in his hands. Insane.
Hopefully you at home can hear the crowd cheering loudly
For Guangzhou Gaming.
Guangzhou. We are so Guangzhou.
We are so Guangzhou and we're gaming.
Yeah, put that on a shirt.
They're gaming.
That should be their merch.
Yeah, we are so, hashtag we are so Guangzhou. My goodness. Plenty of revelations in this series. Again, the Malefic Gun on the Freya. The game here, Modi. I think, first let's focus on Modi, okay? Yes, I am now going to say I believe he might be the MVP for this game number 2. And now I really see what the Chinese server have been saying about him. The ceiling potential on Modi. I didn't believe it up until now.
Yeah.
Up until this series. What a performance by that EXP laner. He made it look easy.
Yeah. Earlier as well, when you brought it up, you know, this is going to be the guy that to look out for, maybe the next...